first day of school should have been filled with nervous excitement. Instead, the moment Mr. Carter walked into the classroom, silence spread like a wave. He was young, just 24, with a calm smile that contrasted the buzzing energy of the students. But in the back row, 3 boys exchanged smirks, the kind that always meant trouble. They had a reputation. Everyone knew about Jake, Marcus, and Tyler, the self-proclaimed kings of the classroom. They mocked, shoved, and ruled with intimidation. Teachers usually kept their distance, pretending not to notice. But today, a new teacher had stepped into their territory. "All right, class," Mr. Carter began, his voice steady. "Let's take attendance." He scanned his clipboard, unaware of the storm brewing. Jake leaned back in his chair, whispering loudly, "Bet he doesn't last a week." The others snickered. As Mr. Carter moved closer, calling names, the boys struck. Marcus reached out, grabbed the hem of Mr. Carter's crisp white shirt, and with a violent tug, the fabric tore down the seam. Gasps erupted across the room. Some students covered their mouths. Others giggled nervously. Mr. Carter froze, his shirt hanging loosely, the humiliation heavy in the air. The bullies leaned back, expecting anger, maybe even a breakdown. They were ready to celebrate their victory, but what happened next stunned them. Instead of lashing out, Mr. Carter looked each boy in the eye. His face didn't show rage, it showed something far more disarming: disappointment. Quietly, he placed the clipboard on his desk and rolled up his sleeves as if nothing had happened. "Class," he said softly, "I'll be honest. I know some of you think I don't belong here, but let me tell you something. When I was your age, I sat where you sit now. And I wasn't the one tearing shirts, I was the one being laughed at." The room shifted. Students leaned forward. The bullies frowned, caught off guard. Mr. Carter continued, his voice steady but thick with emotion. "I was small, shy. Every day someone pushed me into lockers, called me names, ripped my notebooks apart. Do you know how long I went home wishing I could disappear? Too long, until one teacher, just one, looked at me like I mattered. She told me that bullies only win if you let them decide your worth. That lesson saved my life." The class was silent. Even the trio shifted uncomfortably, their smirks fading. Mr. Carter looked down at his torn shirt, then back up. "So, if the worst thing that happens today is you tear my shirt, then I'm still lucky, because I'm here, standing in front of you, proof that what's broken can heal, and what's cruel can be changed." For the first time, Jake, Marcus, and Tyler didn't feel powerful. They felt exposed. The laughter they expected from their classmates never came. Instead, they saw eyes glaring at them, judging. Their control of the room had shattered. Minutes later, when Mr. Carter quietly resumed roll call, the bullies whispered among themselves. Finally, Jake stood, his voice unsteady. Mr. Carter, we're sorry." Marcus and Tyler muttered their apologies too, barely audible. They weren't forced. They weren't threatened. The guilt that pressed on their chests made it impossible not to. Mr. Carter gave them a small nod, not triumphantly, but kindly. "Thank you, let's move forward. Everyone deserves a chance to grow, even you." That day marked a turning point. The bullies didn't transform overnight, but the seed had been planted. They realized that tearing someone down didn't make them strong, it only revealed their weakness. And the teacher they tried to break became the one they respected the most. By the end of the semester, Jake was helping with class projects. Marcus had joined the basketball team under Mr. Carter's guidance, and Tyler, once the loudest troublemaker, became the first to silence others when they mocked. The torn shirt became a legend at the school. Students whispered about it for years, not as a story of humiliation, but as the moment one teacher's courage and compassion disarmed cruelty with truth. The message lived on: true strength isn't in tearing others down, it's in lifting them up.